Follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to like. Red Sonja. I'd seen one trailer months ago. The trailer itself looked pretty good, but there was no marketing for this movie other than the one time I saw the trailer. I didn't see the trailer repeatedly shown through different movies I was watching, and usually that's kind of a bad sign. When they don't want to push the film, might be that they don't believe in the film. Red Sonja herself, now that I have seen the film, just like the trailer, she is the eye candy of the film. They definitely appealed to the male gaze with that one, so I'll say that's the one thing I appreciate in this film, the visual pleasure. Another thing I did not expect in this film, and I don't know if he was in the trailer, but Michael Bisping comes out in the movie. So I thought that was cool because I like Michael Bisping, but every movie I've seen Michael Bisping in has been bad. So that was like strike two. I was like, okay, Michael Bisping's in this movie. They didn't market it. Is this going to suck? Spoiler alert, yes it does. The movie sucks so bad. First, let's talk about just the production of the film itself. It's like a B movie, but even back in the day, B movies still had a little bit of visual sauce to them. I think now with just HD cameras, a B movie just doesn't hit the same. And not only that, but this is a B movie that's like, obviously most B movies are notorious for being bad, but they're usually bad and fun. This was bad and cringe. The cast altogether just looks like a bunch of LARPers from LA at a Renaissance fair. Also, the rules of the world are really weird and don't make sense. It's like, obviously everything is very convenient to the plot, but it would also be kind of nice if things were just kind of established like, this is how things work in the world, and we're going to follow this logical consistency according to the rules of our world. It's like they just were like, it's going to be a little mystical and fantastical, and things are just going to kind of work when we want them to work. Anyways, to sum up the story in a nutshell, I guess, Red Sonja, you know what? The story is kind of all over the place. Let me try to dissect that a little bit. Red Sonja, in the beginning, we see her village getting pillaged by some faceless army, or not faceless, but nameless, a nameless army. We have no idea who they are, what their goal is, why are they attacking this village, what do they want from the village. We learn nothing practically. We see Sonja as a little girl, and the actress who plays the little girl version of Sonja is like the worst actress in the film. Everyone's dying and she's like, how do I respond? What emotion am I supposed to admit here as the actress? Anyways, she's terrible, and it cuts pretty fast because they want to reveal to you slowly as the audience what happened on this pillaging of the village. And they're like, we'll tell you more in small flashbacks, which aren't really going to add any more interesting context. It's going to add context, but it's not really going to build any kind of trajectory for you to care as the audience. And we learned that everybody practically was from this village. It's like Red Sonja runs into someone, he's like, I was from that village. And then we learn later, this guy, the Emperor, was also from the village. That's the thing too. It's like they set up this antagonist situation that was supposed to be like a big reveal. Like, I was the boy in the village that you guys left me, even though they left a lot of people behind. So he's like, has this chip on his shoulder, like, you guys abandoned me. But literally like everyone was kind of just left to survive on their own. There was like a few people who kind of survived as like one party of people, but there was like a lot of people who were just left behind. So it didn't really have the impact that I think it was intending for the villain to be like, you guys left me. When it's like, well, yeah, a lot of people were left behind. The fuck? Why are you so mad? Anyways, there's a lot of fighting battle sequences in this film that I think they're just like, we need more battle scenes because our story sucks, so people need to be entertained by something. And the battle scenes don't make it any more entertaining. Not only that, but there's like, okay, like I said, they use like random pieces of stock footage throughout the movie. And then also the CGI is so bad, it just takes you right out of the film. So yeah, they should have just kept it all practical, because the stuff that did look the stuff that was shot practical looked pretty good. It was pretty solid production on the practical stuff. Anyways, Red Sonja is pretty bad. I highly recommend waiting for it to come out on streaming if you enjoy bad movies. I like bad movies that are fun. I don't like bad movies that are cringe. So if you want to at least save yourself the movie ticket money and just wait for it to come out on streaming, that's probably the best way to go about it. But if you've already suffered through Red Sonja and you're here to see or hear someone else's opinion on it, what do you think? Were you happy? If you're happy with it, I'm happy you're happy, because like I've said on this channel before, I hate going to a film, and even if I expect it to be bad, I'm hoping it's going to be fun bad, not cringe bad. So if you had fun with it, good for you. Support American craftsmanship when you buy the Stars and Stripes Freedom Deck. From coast to coast, only available in the USA. Available from La Casa Loca on eBay and Etsy. For more uneducated expert analysis on film and cinema and the creative field in general, follow us on Twitter @Ghettoplex_MP4, on Instagram @Ghettoplex.mp4, and subscribe to us on YouTube @Ghettoplex.